Hello and welcome back. I'm Dr. Isabella Romano. In our last two videos, we've tackled some of the biggest questions around male vitality, the foundational nutrients for erections, and the hard truths about testosterone therapy. Your feedback has been clear. You are ready to move beyond the marketing hype and take genuine control of your health. And that brings us to today's crucial topic. Because what if I told you that your best intentions, the healthy choices you make every single day, might be secretly working against you? What if the very foods you've been told are good for your heart, your digestion, or your cholesterol are the same ones? That could be quietly putting a damper on your testosterone levels. Today, we are pulling back the curtain. We are going to name names. We will count down the top 3 health foods that contain compounds that can interfere with your male hormones. And I can almost guarantee that at least one of them is in your pantry, your refrigerator, or your teacup right now. This isn't about fear. This is about knowledge, because knowing the truth allows you to make truly informed choices. Let's begin. Part 1, the delicate dance of hormones. Before we reveal our list, it's critical to understand why certain foods can have this effect. Your hormonal system is like a complex and beautiful symphony orchestra. Testosterone is a lead violin, but its performance depends on the entire orchestra being in tune. Some foods contain natural compounds that can act like imposter musicians. They can sit in the wrong chair, play the wrong note, and disrupt the entire performance. In scientific terms, some of these compounds can mimic estrogen, the primary female hormone, or block the receptors where testosterone needs to do its job. Think of it like having a set of keys. Testosterone is the specific key that fits the lock to start the engine of male vitality. But some compounds in food are like poorly cut keys. They can fit into the lock, but they can't turn it. They just jam the mechanism, preventing the real key from working. Our goal today is to identify which healthy foods might be carrying these imposter keys. Part 2, the surprising culprits. A countdown. All right, let's get to our countdown. We'll start with number 3. Culprit number 3, that calming herbal tea containing licorice root. You've had a long day. You want to unwind. You skip the alcohol and reach for a soothing, healthy herbal tea blend. It might be labeled as a digestive aid or a throat soother. You check the ingredients, and there it is, licorice root. The reveal. While wonderful for some purposes, licorice root is our number 3 culprit. The science. The active compound in licorice is called glyceric acid. Multiple human studies have shown that this compound can have a significant impact on testosterone production. A notable study published in an endocrinology journal, for instance, had healthy male subjects consume a standard amount of commercial licorice candy daily. Within just 1 week, their total testosterone levels had dropped by an average of 26%. The mechanism seems to be that glyceric acid inhibits a key enzyme needed for testosterone synthesis in the body. It essentially puts the brakes on the testosterone factory. The nuance. Does this mean 1 cup of licorice tea will destroy your hormones? Absolutely not. The key here is chronic daily consumption. If you are drinking several cups of licorice-heavy tea every single day, or frequently eating licorice candies, it is absolutely a factor worth considering. It's a hidden variable in your daily routine. Culprit number 2, the heart-healthy protein. Processed soy. This one is controversial, so let's be very precise. For decades, soy has been promoted as a heart-healthy alternative to meat, and for good reason in many contexts. But when it comes to male hormonal health, we need to look closer, specifically at highly processed soy products. The reveal. I'm not talking about a bowl of edamame or a splash of soy sauce. I'm talking about the concentrated soy found in soy protein isolate powders, soy-based fake meat burgers, and some energy bars. The science. Soy contains high levels of compounds called isoflavones, which are a type of phytoestrogen, plant-based estrogens. Remember our key in the lock analogy? These isoflavones are the imposter keys. While the overall body of research is mixed, some studies have raised flags. For example, case studies have documented profound hormonal changes in men who consumed very large quantities of soy products. The concern is that in high concentrated doses, these phytoestrogens might compete with your natural testosterone or exert a weak estrogenic effect. The nuance. This is the most important part. For most men, moderate consumption of whole soy foods like tofu, tempeh, and edamame appears to be perfectly fine and does not significantly impact testosterone levels. According to major meta-analyses, The potential issue arises with high-dose, concentrated soy isolates, which provide a much larger load of isoflavones than you would ever get from a traditional Asian diet. So, if your post-workout smoothie is packed with soy protein isolate every day, it's something to be aware of. Culprit number 1, the superfood you sprinkle on everything. Flaxseed. And now, for our number 1. This is a true health food superstar. It's praised for its fiber, its healthy fats, and it's recommended for everything from digestive health to cholesterol management. You might be sprinkling it on your oatmeal or adding it to your smoothie right now. The reveal. The number 1 food on our list is flaxseed. The science. Flax seeds are the single richest source of compounds called lignans in the human diet. Lignans are another potent class of phytoestrogens. Once in your gut, bacteria convert them into enterolactone and enterodiol, compounds that can have significant hormonal effects. They can inhibit the enzyme that converts testosterone into its more potent form, DHT, and they can also increase levels of sex hormone-binding globulin, a protein that binds to testosterone in the blood, making it inactive. In essence, it locks testosterone up so it can't be used by your body. Several clinical studies, particularly in the context of prostate health, have used flaxseed supplementation specifically to lower testosterone levels in men. The nuance. Again, context is everything. A teaspoon here or there is unlikely to be an issue. But if you are consuming multiple tablespoons of ground flaxseed every single day for its health benefits, you are also consuming a significant dose of potent phytoestrogens. You may be getting the benefits you want for your digestion, but you could be unintentionally paying a hormonal price. Part 3, the antidote, building a pro-testosterone plate. Now, I did not bring you here to create a list of forbidden foods. The goal is awareness. So what should you focus on adding to your diet? Let's build a simple pro-testosterone plate. 1. Zinc-rich foods. We discussed this in our last video. Zinc is a critical building block for testosterone. Think oysters, beef, and pumpkin seeds. 2. Healthy fats. Your body needs cholesterol and healthy fats to produce hormones. This isn't the 1980s low-fat craze. Embrace sources like avocados, olive oil, and nuts. 3. Cruciferous vegetables. This is a fascinating one. Vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts contain a compound called indole 3-carbinol, which can help your body metabolize and clear out excess estrogens more efficiently, helping to maintain a healthier hormonal balance. The strategy isn't about panicked restriction. It's about intelligent substitution and a focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods. Conclusion: from unaware to empowered. So let's recap. Licorice root, concentrated soy protein, and flaxseed. 3 darlings of the health food world that deserve a second look. If you are concerned about maintaining optimal testosterone levels, the key message today is that natural does not always mean neutral. Foods are powerful. They carry chemical information that interacts with your unique biology. Your job is not to live in fear of food, but to become an educated consumer of it. If any of the foods we discussed are a major staple in your daily diet, and you've been experiencing symptoms of low energy or vitality, it might be worth an experiment. Try reducing your intake for a few weeks and see how you feel. And as always, discuss these concerns with your doctor. Thank you for trusting me with this complex topic. And please be sure to subscribe and like. I'm Dr. Romano. Be smart, be safe, and be well.